The royals are all about tradition, especially at this time of year. But there's one Yuletide tradition they long ago gave up on: a coronation. King Charles chose May for his enthronement earlier this year. For his mother, Elizabeth, it was June. For generation upon generation of their ancestors, the summer months were favored. Nobody ever mentions Christmas. And with good reason. The two monarchs who tried it soon realized their mistake. Take William the Conqueror, crowned on Christmas Day at Westminster Abbey in 1066. What should have been a magnificent state occasion turned into a shambolic riot. The ceremony took place just months after the Battle of Hastings and, with the Anglo-Saxons now at the mercy of the victorious Normans, Britain was still in confusion. Still, William had conquered, and wanted the crown plonked on his head. Plans were laid for a huge and lavish celebration, but on the day, a single misunderstanding led to pandemonium. Things started out happily enough, with crowds gathering outside the abbey, not so very different from King Charles' coronation in May this year, and the ceremony, remnants of which still remain in the present order of service, got underway. However, during what is known as the acclamation and recognition, Norman soldiers outside Westminster Abbey, not familiar with the ceremony, were alarmed to hear all this cheering and shouting from inside, said Charles Farris, historian at historic royal palaces. There is a bit of a panic. They are not sure if foul play is at hand. They start attacking people, setting fire to some buildings. There's a riot. The ancient chronicler Orderus Vitalis takes up the people who had been rejoicing in the church were thrown into confusion, and a crowd of men and women of every rank and status, compelled by this disaster, rushed out of the church. Only the bishops and clergy along with the monks stayed, terrified, in front of the altar, and only just managed to complete the consecration rite over the king, who was trembling violently.